Have you looked at your condiments and asked yourself if salt would be useful against vampires? This will be addressed today. Welcome. Mind of McCorkle presents Ask McCorkle, where we dive into news and current events, hand out sage life advice, and answer those burning vampire questions, all from the undead perspective. Today, July 5th, headline: National Public Radio receives backlash after calling the Declaration of Independence a document with flaws and deeply grained hypocrisies. So here's the problem that I see that this illustrates. It is National Public Radio, which means it is funded by taxpayers, which means there should not be opinion pieces at all. It should simply be the facts. However, anyone who has objectively listened to any radio, whether it's NPR or not, will realize there is plenty of opinion to go around on every station. The problem is that so many people have their beliefs so ingrained in themselves, and they surround themselves with the same type of belief, and they only have friends who see the same way, and therefore they see no problem spouting off. And then when they do upset somebody or a group of somebody's, they don't understand why their opinion is not just considered fact. There's more than one opinion out there. There's more than one truth. Stop thinking you're the only one. Is the Declaration of Independence flawed? Probably. Are there deep hypocrisies? Probably. Do I care? No. What I really care about, and only because it affects me when people get in my way. So what I really care about is people being myopic and only thinking that their opinion and their interpretation is true. Get over yourself and realize you're not the only one thinking about things. And today's life advice from peoplesproblems.org, and I only take the question headline. My wife feels I don't talk to her that often. A wise woman once told me, women express themselves verbally, men express themselves visually. And of course, that's an oversimplification, but if you think about it, that can be very true. That is why porn is so popular with men, and romance books so popular with women, because when you read something, it gets processed in the same area of the brain as the verbal, not the visual. So, if your woman says that you are not talking to her enough, then just talk to her some more. If you don't think that what you have to say matters, simply comment on the weather, talk about sports, talk about breakfast or every meal. It doesn't matter. Get her engaged because she's feeling neglected. If you like looking at her, she likes hearing from you. And today's vampire question: is there any relation between vampires and salt? Well, I kind of think the salt thing got started because salt is one of the more pure elements when it is in its more pure form. And we vampires are very impure. But salt will do nothing but flavor our food if we decide to eat anything. Most of us don't, most of the time, because the only thing that we really need is blood. And you can take a lot of salt and raise your blood pressure, but that won't change the quality of your blood very much, so that won't help. No, there's no correlation between vampires and salt. I don't know how that got started, but it's one of the less goofy legends about vampires. And this has been Ask McCorkle. If you have any life advice you would like, or any questions that you would like answered, leave a comment below and I will get to it. Like, share, and subscribe this video, all my videos. Make me go viral. Check out the links in the description. I have a new website. Give it a look. Also, click on the Amazon link, which will take you to the Tools author page, where the book about me, The Hunter Vampire, is listed, as well as the books that I have written, the Anti-Guru books. Buy them, read them, love them, and I will talk at you again later.